What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Patreon request today from Taylor. Sorry, sip of tea. So this is like it's an interesting image. We'll have to try and make a line drawing out of it. And Taylor asked me to add eyelids. I don't know if that'll work. So it might look a bit weird, but we'll do our best. And his head's real big. His mask. We'll start with the mask, right? We'll start right in the middle. So, curved line there. So this is his mask coming over his nose. And then this goes down there. And this goes down like over, it goes over his cheek, around and up the side of his head. So the bridge of his nose, I think, kind of is here. Right, so there's like this, his eye socket sort of area. Right, you got the bridge of his nose coming down this way. Like some hatching on top. And then the nostrils either side. Just here, okay? Now, so I'm going to try something. So we go, so like his eye socket, right? So he's got this fabric on his eye, right? So it's like his eye socket would be here. And it like pulls around the eye there. I guess it's because he's blind. This is the whole sort of idea of this. So, okay. Now, I'm just doing these curved lines, right? Because of the mask. I don't think eyelids would work. It won't make sense because his mask is like pulled over his eyes. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. So we'll do his mouth. So he's got just sort of flat, sort of downturned mouth here. Like so. Maybe like top lip and bottom lip a little bit. Okay, and then cheekbones there. So chin, I would guess, right? So say if his eyes are there, it might be a bit smaller because his head is. So we'll go chin maybe. Like so. So it's hard to make a painting into a line drawing. And you can't like see his head or anything. So what to do with this? So I'm gonna go jaw on this side. Now it kind of disappears up behind his hand. But it has to be here somewhere. And then he's a real big alien shaped head. Right, I'm going to leave this gap here and just go up here, right? Because it's super weird the way this is drawn. So this goes like super big. I don't know if I want it to be that big. My God. That's unusual. So, like it just looks really crazy. So, yeah, well, we'll do it. It's the way it looks. And it's like, we can see like the temple, of his head. his forehead, sort of line there. His little sort of devil horns are here. So this is like a strange image. Right, so I'm going to guess there's like those lines that are there somewhere on the head. So it's kind of like eyelids, but like that's all just going to be colored red, really. And see, his thumb covers his eye sort of here somewhere. So you can't really see much of this. So if you want, you could bring that down and join it, but there's not much point because like the thumb just covers it. So it covers some of this as well. So I'd say we have to deal with those two hands now, actually. Okay. So what way would that go? So his arm, say his wrist is like touching his chin, right? So this is probably the easiest way to start. So we'll do this curved line there, coming right from the chin. And then the arm, so we get the arm in, curves down here. This is like his forearm, which joins his elbow, goes up here. There's like forearm muscles. Now this is all sort of, you know, red costume and stuff. The bicep is like here somewhere, but it's crossed by his other arm. Yeah, if we get the arms in the right position, then it'll make everything a bit better. Okay, so that's like his other arm. Okay, like X, sort of. Right, so then his thumb goes up. It goes right over his eye. This way. So we'll have to like erase some stuff, and it goes up here, and then it kind of curves around this way. Around like that. So hand positions are always sort of tricky, and I guess like thumbnail should be in there. And then this comes up here. He's like doing this claw, bent over claw sort of hand, right? So you can sort of see the side of the finger, knuckles, sort of just bent over the top here. And then it comes back down. Joins the next finger. You can see like a little bit more of it maybe. Kind of that sort of shape. So hands are always hard. They're never not hard, no matter how many times you draw them. Right, and then so this is like his ring finger, but it's very stumpy looking, I'm not sure. Comes back down this way. And then his little finger sort of seems to disappear in behind that. And then this goes down for his hand. And then his wrist bone, I would imagine, is here. And you gotta like add some knuckles and stuff. You know, bones in his hands and things. They're just shadow painted in, but we gotta do a line. Kind of like that. Okay, first hand done. Difficult enough. guess he should have like a little bump here on his head. I'm not sure. For his ears. But we'll try and do the other hand coming across the jaw there. So thumb comes up onto the face here as well. Like so. Do. Again, bent, all these bent over sort of fingers. This is like knuckles and this one's like more curved over behind there, I think. You can barely see his little finger on this side. You gave me a challenging one, Taylor. Right, I think it's like that. Man. Right, so and you gotta add like again bones on his hands and stuff all coming down here. Just sort of suggesting all that sort of skin and everything on his fingers and everything. Because we got to do it with a line. The guy who painted this does it all with like effects of lighting and stuff. It's like all blood on his hands and stuff. Okay, so shoulder, this is the easy part. Shoulder, bump in there. Shoulder, bumping here. Tricep, elongated sort of tricep muscle coming down there, and then like shoulder muscle comes in here. That's his bicep line there. Shoulder on this side, elongated tricep, and then bicep in there. Right, and then you should have like some neck muscles in here, but we can't really, like his chest and everything. He's got skin tight clothing on, so it should, center line for his chest should be in there somewhere. We can just see his trapezius a little bit going that way. Elbow, arms, and then side body going down here. It's all shadowy in here, but I guess we should see some abs and stuff. In there. Okay, so just like the bridge of his nose, maybe a bit there. Adam's apple. And I'll erase like the lines inside there and stuff, and then color them red. So that was tricky enough, Taylor. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for the support on Patreon. See you in the next one. Bye.